Hey all, I just got the neck reset on the L7, so it's back in fighting form. So why don't we do a jazz song on it, because that's what's kind of made to do. And it's let's do The Girl from Ipanema, which is one of the only jazz songs I am familiar with. And it starts in this little progression that goes like this. Right? Not that complicated. If I can play it and I know nothing about jazz, then you can play it too. So it's this F major 7. You know what that is. That's like if you borrowed an F like that. Well, you got to have the high E string open to make it major 7. So I do it with my thumb over the top on that F note, and you do an F chord with the high E open. And I just kind of fake this part like I think jazz sounds. So if you know something about doing the right-handed part, use it, but I don't, so I just fake it. And then the second chord, right? That is that in a lot of these chords, the A string is some of the strings are muted, and then this chord, the A string, is muted. So you do low E at the 3rd fret, D at the 3rd, G at the 4th, B at the 5th. So it goes da 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 da. So that's the second one, is the same chord, except the B string has to go down 2 frets. So you have to change the way you figure, because there's no way to do it without changing that. So once you've got this one, so that's G, skip over, G at the 3rd, mute the A, D at the 3rd, G at the 4th, B at the 3rd. So that one would go. Oh, sorry, it goes G minor 7. You know what that is, all the way across at the 3rd fret and the A at the 5th. Right? So G minor 7 to whatever this is. It's a C something, C9, I don't know. A at the 3rd fret, D at the 2nd, G and B at the 3rd. Now again, that's the second one is the same chord, except the B string has to go down 1 to the 2nd fret. So you have to finger it like that. It's just those 4 middle strings. So A and G at the 3rd, D and B at the 2nd. And that goes back to the beginning, that chord, that F major 7. So after you're back at the beginning, that little in-between chord starts again. So that second little thing right before you go back into the verse again is low E at the 2nd fret, skip over the A string, D at the 2nd fret, G at the 3rd fret, B at the 2nd fret. So it's da 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 da. That's where we are, right? So it goes through another verse, and then there's the how can I tell her I love her, right? Again, I don't know the names of any of these, but this is how you do them. The first chord of the chorus is low E on the 2nd fret, G on the 3rd, B on the 2nd, high E on the 1st. So you get this little thing. Right? So that chord is low E at the 2nd. These are all at the 2nd. E, D, G, and B, and you skip over the A string. The second one of those is exactly the same thing, except the D string goes down to the 1st fret. So they were all on the same fret, skipping over the A string and the high E. The A and the high E you don't play. So and those are on the same fret, and then the D string goes down to the first. So it does exactly the same thing, except now your thumb is on the 5th fret. Again, same exact fingering you did down here, except now you're up in A doing it. And then one last one up at 6. It goes up the whole thing you just did here. Now it's up 1 fret. And then you're back at the beginning again. So let's go through that from that A minor 7 part. So now you're up at here at this one. Again, same fingerings. The D string goes down 1. That's an A minor 7. All the way across at the 5th fret, but mute the A string. So it's A minor 7 to this, which is A string at the 5th, D at the 4th, G and B at the 5th. And again, the same thing you did down here. See, now you're doing it in D, and you have to move the B string down 1 fret, which means changing the way you finger it. So now it's A string and G string at the 5th fret, D string and B string at the 4th fret. So it's just those middle 4 strings. So it's there. Walk to the sea. She looks straight ahead, not at me. So what you did here in A minor 7, you do the same thing down here at G minor 7. So it's the same thing you did here, except down 2 frets. Then you're back at the beginning and it starts another verse. But those are all the chords. So if you sit down with the lyrics to it and sort of sing it in your head. Where does it go from there? Oh yeah. That's the whole thing. So good luck with that one, and if you could sing, it really would be a good one to sing at a party or something. And it sounds like some of the chords are kind of similar to that So Long, Frank Lloyd Wright, the Simon & Garfunkel song. Same kind of feel to it. But good luck with that one. It's kind of a lark to play it, but a fun one to broaden your jazz chord vocabulary. And mine is pretty limited, so if you could fake your way through this one, at least you can say you know one, right? So good luck.